Start.
Good evening, everybody. We are live. Now we're just going to allow last minute people to a few minutes to come on. So in the meantime, let's enjoy some music. Welcome, guys. We're looking forward to sharing awesome content with you guys tonight.
Yes, your mama always did the best I could. And if there's more that I could do, you know I would. It just seems like...
So we'll just be another minute or two to allow last minute people to get on. Enjoy the music in the meantime.
I tell your mama, no, you did the best you could. You tried to hold us up and show us good. And I believe that.
Yeah, Saturday, Faye. Awesome.
And even though I heard you cry at night,
Okay, perfect. That's all I needed.
the one who taught me how to smile, and I can still hear the words that you would say. All you need is love.
That's a good song.
All you need is love. All you need is love, love to get you through the day. And I'll tell you the truth.
Heavy bass.
There is nothing you can do
We'll just give that another minute.
when you got love inside your heart.
So we're live. Hello, everybody. Hello.
We had no money, but we still have bills. And that's how I can call it with them pills. Do you remember we would play cards in the dark? I was the ace of spades, you were my king of hearts.
You ready?
Yep.
That I wish I could say.
Sounds like Abby Faye's already. Okay. It seems like we're ready to rock here. So I'll turn off the music here. Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome.
Good evening / good morning.
Yes, it's good morning over here in Bali, but evening for some of you around the world, and probably afternoon for some of you around the world, or midway somewhere.
So whatever time it is where you're at, greetings from Bali. So we are stoked. We are pumped that you're here. We're pumped to share some amazing content with you guys. And welcome to Living Limitless.
The secrets to building a dream lifestyle for your financial freedom.
Excellent. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Right, James?
Yes, let's. Just need 1 second here. There we go. So we just have our notes here that we're just pulling up. Excellent. Okay, we're good to go.
Guys.
So in this webinar, you're going to be learning the 9 secrets to building a dream lifestyle for your financial freedom. The best ways for you to quickly free up your time and live with passion. Yes, we totally believe in living with passion, having an extraordinary life. So we want to help you guys do the same. And you'll also learn the secrets how to live like the rich in a lavish way on a cheaper dollar. Now, I'm sure many of you guys would like to do that. Like, how about massages for $5 or $7 for half an hour? That's pretty amazing stuff, right? So just to give you a little hint, I don't want to give away the whole pie yet. You'll also learn how to create limitless revenues and learn how to break free from the rat race, the 9-to-5 jobs of having your time all tied up. You'll also learn to avoid the common pitfalls that rob you of your financial freedom and that rob you of your freedom of time too as well. Now, before we get started and dive deep in here, I just want to say some of you guys, we have people from all ranges of experiences. Some of you guys have tried home business based before, or you own a business of your own and you've been struggling maybe for a little while. Some of you may be doing okay, but want to take it to the next level. So let's just share a little bit about us since we're going to be spending some time together. You may want to know who's here speaking behind the microphone, right?
Who are those people? So we're the Limitless family. I'm Melanie. This is James, and we got Abby Faye here with us. This is our 16-month-old daughter. So I'm sure you'll hear her, or she'll probably pop her face at some point. Right now, she's actually wanting some snacks. So here you go, my darling. All right. So we are basically a family that has made some choices in life that maybe are not necessarily average. So we have chosen to be limitless, to go full out, live life, be free, go after our dreams, and create the dream lifestyle that we truly desired. So, you know, it wasn't right now to this day, we get to enjoy a really, really amazing lifestyle. We're here in Bali and it's really great. But before I even tell you about that, let me tell you, it wasn't always like this. We were stuck in jobs for a long time and we were left with the feeling of, you know, there's got to be more to life than this. We were stuck and we wanted more out of our lives. James, you know, he was very successful in his salesman career, in his sales.
Whoa, let's back that up. I wouldn't say successful. I did really well at it. But first, let's just start off with saying to other people, it appeared that we were doing pretty well in life. Let's first say that.
That's free-made that way because that's exactly kind of what I
We
was
didn't
trying
feel
to say.
successful by any means. We actually felt like we were failing at life.
And some of you might resonate with that. You know, it seemed like we had it made from the outside, but we didn't quite feel like we had no freedom, basically, right? We had no freedom of time. We had no freedom of money. We were living paycheck to paycheck, guys. And I'm sure a lot of you here with us today are going to relate to that. James was the top salesman at the car dealership where he used to work at. However, you know, the money wasn't a reflection of that. The money that he was bringing home. Not only that, I mean, we both had to work Saturdays, so we never got to enjoy a weekend together. We both had to work nights in our respective careers, so our time together was limited. But not only that, I was a hairstylist, and I was a top award-winning hairstylist, and in the end, I was running my own studio from home. But again, you know, we both only had to enjoy 2 weeks vacation per year. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is that because I was self-employed, I didn't get to have the opportunity to have maternity benefits. Now we're from Canada, so I'm not sure where you're at and how it is in your country, but when you're employed at a job, you oftentimes get those benefits from the government. So we didn't have that. So if I left to go on maternity leave after having a child, there was no money coming in. And James's salary alone wouldn't cut it. We couldn't live off of that. We couldn't sustain our lifestyle. So for a long time, we felt stuck. You know, we really want to have children. I remember a time, James, when I would cry in your arms at night because I really wanted to have a child so bad. And we didn't know how we were going to make it work. You know, you work hard as a hairstylist to build up your clientele, and then if you go off work for an extended period of time, you're going to lose that clientele, and that clientele is your livelihood. So, you know, it's kind of scary. So, how does this all relate to business, to money, James?
So we were like maybe many of you watching, or maybe many of you have tried a business before and you just aren't bringing in the money that you would like to, or you just don't have the freedom to travel or live a life of passion, to spend more family moments that you'd like. So maybe this can relate to you, maybe not. Maybe your situation's totally different. But for us, we felt like we were failing at life. We wanted to have a child so bad, but we couldn't feel we could afford it. I mean, as a man, let me tell you, that hurts. It's hard. It was a very hard and tough time for us. So I used to work 6 days a week. Sometimes I'd have to go in on my day off to deliver the cars that I would sell. So I wasn't actually paid for it, but I had to deliver the product that I was selling. So we only had 2 weeks vacation per year, as Melanie was saying. And it was very frustrating for us because we wanted to have more of a life of freedom and travel and to actually start living our passions. We both had a passion for personal development and growth. That's actually what brought us together, was personal development and growth. So without further ado, what happened was we wanted to transition out of the job world. And some of you guys may be in this spot right now where you're wanting more for yourself in life, but this is where you currently are. That's exactly where we were. We wanted to transition and get out of that job world and start to free ourselves. So we started typing on Google and also started looking at how can we live our passion of personal development, of creation and changing people's lives, as well as to make money around the clock on the computer and make a living from home, working at home. So that way we don't have to rely on jobs, bosses, or even the lack of money. Because we've seen other people, we watched other videos of people making lots of money online. And I'm sure many of you guys have watched lots of videos of other people making money online and see the same
might be
thing,
why
right?
you're here. That's
So-
probably exactly why you're here.
For whatever reason you are here today, you're definitely in the right place because we've been there. And let me tell you, we know how frustrating it is. I
Oh,
can tell
yeah.
you as a man, I know how frustrating it is not bringing enough money, not providing, not being able to produce in life. And it sucks. It puts so much frustration on and struggles on your relationship, on your
yes.
family life. So I don't know if many of you guys
We've
can
had
relate
we've
that
had that experience.
that maybe you wanted to go out and venture on your own and start a business, or you fell into a business by accident, but just aren't making the money. It's frustrating. It sucks when you don't make money. I'm sure many of you agree. So without further ado, that was where we were. And then let's just go into how we transitioned, because let me tell you, when we first got started on our working from home as our home-based business, we threw up a website. We had products that we created, and guess what? No sales came in. I mean, months on end, no sales.
It's kind of funny, isn't it? That,
Oh.
you know, we realized we got to a point where we knew, okay, there's got to be something more. We started looking for answers. We were open to something new. We're open to something else. We realized that in order to have both freedom of time and money, that we couldn't be tied to jobs. So we knew that. We knew that we had to own our own business, and we knew that the online world was where it was at. That was not only the future, that's today. That's, you know, that's exactly where it's happening. That's what's contributing right now to create the most amount of millionaires that's ever been created on the planet. And that's numbers only going to surge even higher. So we knew all that. So we got to that point where, you know, but then but what we didn't quite realize is all that comes with that. And what, you know, to have systems in place, really, and we're going to get to that, but we just threw up a website and thought, you know, okay, we got a website. We're in business. We're online. Let's make some money.
We're living our passions. I don't know how many artists out there, or maybe if it's you and your own passion, whatever that is,
You know,
dog
maybe
training
you're
or whatever,
coach, or you're
or a coach. Yes.
or-
But the problem is, if nobody sees your stuff, nobody buys. It sucks. It sucks not making money.
And
I'm sure many of you guys know that.
And there's a little bit more to the game than just putting up a website.
A lot more to the game.
We learned that
So
the hard way.
What's pretty interesting is we're laughing about it now, but let me tell you, it wasn't a laughing matter at the time. I mean, really, let's just be brutally honest here. Do the bill collectors that come to the door, oh, Abby Faye's saying hi. Do the bill collectors that come to the door, do they really care that you're living your passion, that you want more for yourself in life, and that you want to be an entrepreneur?
Good
No,
point.
no, they don't care at all. They just want their money. So
And they're going to keep harassing you, that's for sure.
So after months on struggle, we came online in 2010. After a long time of, oh, Abby Faye really agrees. After a long time of struggling and coming online, we got so fed up with it. We've actually bankrupted ourselves. We went bankrupt. We lived at families' homes just so we could live our passion.
Let's just preframe that to say that's because we were committed to do whatever it took
to
and
make our
not
dreams
give
happen.
up and figure a way to make our dreams happen. But we share this with you because it wasn't always easy, and we did struggle for a long time, to the point of going bankrupt, to the point of having to move in with family. We did that twice. We lived in, you know, my parents' basement, for example, for over a year. So, but we were willing to make the sacrifices that we had to make, and we were willing to do whatever it takes. Now, it doesn't mean that has to be you, because we're here because you can learn from us and learn from our mistakes. So it wasn't until we actually discovered that let me just put it this way to you. All businesses out there that are successful, all major businesses that are successful.
No. Let's back up for a second. Let's get this straight out. Okay, so we got so fed up with struggling and not making money and bankrupting, and we were so desperate. And I don't know if you guys have been put in that position, but sometimes when you're so desperate, you're willing to do anything, especially when you're committed. You're willing to do anything. So what we did is we went out and we hired a business coach. Best decision ever. Somebody who had the results.
Yes.
Somebody who has had the results. Oops. Just hang on. Our daughter's grabbing the iPad here. Can you put her on our game? Somebody that's had the results, and we were wanting to work closely with them so that way we can cut out all this trial and error and struggling. Enough struggling, right? So what we did is we hired a business coach, and we got the best advice ever. We're receiving messages.
Yeah,
You're distracting.
yeah.
Sorry. So the best advice ever was basically we did not have any systems in place in our business. So I don't know if many of you guys in your business opportunity or wherever you're at, living your passion, if you actually have systems in place. Maybe you tied into a business model, but then you're missing the system. Or if you've ever struggled in a home-based business, you connected with an opportunity, you had a great business opportunity, but you didn't know how to make it work. And that's the other component that we're going to get to here today during this webinar. So make sure you stay on to the end so that way you don't miss that component, or I guarantee you the rest of your life you're going to struggle, and it sucks. So let's stop the struggle. Let's share with you that was the best decision.
The only reason we're able to say that, guys, is because we've been there and we want to save you all that frustration. All right. So
we got so fed up, we hired a business coach, and then now what happened was we learned about some concepts like geo arbitrage, and we moved to Bali where we're able to leverage our dollar much further. I mean, how much more passionate and alive would you guys feel if you were living your true dream lifestyle right now?
If you felt like your life was on purpose, that you were actually doing the things that you love and the things that you feel like you were put on this earth for. So
what if you could create the dream lifestyle right now?
Are you going to share your screen?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. just seeing what you're doing here. So without further ado, we have 9 secrets to build a dream lifestyle for your financial freedom. And we want to share this with you today because those are the principles that have really, not only have they made a difference for us, but they're making a difference for the people that we're helping. And they are really success principles. You know, success is never an accident. There are strategies to success. And until you actually implement some of the successful strategies or, you know, the successful strategies in your life, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle, my friends. We've been there. And we have to, in order to create new results in your life, you have to do something different. James always says, if you do what you've always done, you're always going to get the same results. In order to create a new result in your life, to go to the next level, you have to do something new. So let us share with you the 9 secrets to building a dream lifestyle for your financial freedom.
So right here, listen very carefully. If you've always done what you've always done, you'll get the same results you've always gotten. So basically, everything up to this very moment of what we're going to share with you, if you keep doing that, you're going to get the same results. So if you're struggling or wanting to make more money and you're just not doing it, stop doing what you've always done. Listen very carefully because this right here can be a changing and defining moment in your entire life. So without further ado, let's start off. Our 9 secrets.
All right. So
Number 1.
Number 1, L, look beyond and forward. I, invest. M, make money online. I, ignite and inspire. T, take massive action. L, leverage geo arbitrage. E, emotional mastery. S, systems. And S, surround yourself right. So we're going to go over each one of those separately and briefly give you an explanation or description of what they are all about and how they can actually make a difference in your life. So L, look beyond and forward. So to reach success, guys, you have to look beyond the norms and beyond your current circumstances, as well as look forward to the endless opportunities and possibilities. Now, that's the first secret. You have a strong vision and know your why. This is really important. You really need to hold that, to own that. Paint a clear picture of what you want and never, ever lose sight of it. Now, having a strong why, it's the only thing that will keep you going when inevitable challenges arise. Okay, guys, let me repeat that. It's the only thing. If you know your why, that's the only thing that will keep you from not giving up when times get tough, when things get hard, and they will. That's life.
And so unless you take the shortcuts, which we'll give you because success leaves clues.
You know, but you'll be tested, whether that's people around you telling you, you know, why are you doing this, so on and so forth. So just 1 second, we lost our place here.
So I'm trying to get Abby Faye a game here. Invest.
We weren't done. So don't be afraid, guys, to think outside the box and live outside the box. All right. Let your faith be bigger than your fears. This is really, really important. All right. So look beyond and forward. So you have to have the ability to look beyond, because some of you right now, you may not be happy with your current circumstances, but you have to have the ability to look beyond that, to understand what you really want to create for yourself and hold that dear, and why you want to do that. Maybe it's for your kids, right? Maybe you want to give them a better life. Maybe you didn't have that opportunity yourself and you want more for your kids. Maybe it's because, you know, you really want to help your husband. Maybe you're a mom and you're at home, but you really want to help your husband bring in more money for your family. So whatever it is for you, you need to know it and hold it strong, all right? Because, and as I love this quote here by P.K. Bernard, a man without a vision is a man without a future, and a man without a future will always return to his past. So if you want something new in your life, you have to have a vision.
Definitely, definitely. So the next secret is invest. In order to grow, you must be willing to invest in yourself and in your personal development, your skill development, as well as your business. First, you have to upgrade your skills. I mean, if you have a skill level at a level 3 and you need a skill level at a level 7 to 10, you can't get those kind of results that you're looking for if your skill level is at number 3. So you must be willing to invest. You can do this through trainings and mentors. Good mentors can really help you shorten your learning curve and accelerate your results. It also allows you to stand on their shoulders, so that way giving you a better perception of everything. So that way you can avoid the costly mistakes. Make sure that you find a mentor, maybe like us, and make sure that if they resonate with you, they already have the results that you are looking for. Secondly, you must be willing to invest in marketing and the tools. It's a business, guys. A good hairdresser is nothing, as Melanie says, nothing without a good pair of scissors. I mean, you can't cut the hair, right? Why would you be any different?
And kitchen scissors just won't do it, guys.
Why would you be any different? Find a way to fork up the needed business expenses. Also, don't be afraid to spend money on marketing. It's the cost of doing business. If nobody knows about your product or service, how on earth are you ever going to make money? If you're a good hairdresser with a good pair of scissors, but nobody knows about you, you're still nothing. You don't have a business. So find a way to fork up the needed business expense. Coca-Cola, McDonald's, they didn't wait until they were successful to produce that result by investing in their business. I mean, it's kind of like you're wanting the fire without putting in the wood first. You need to market. You need to be in front of people.
That's right. The only way to make money, guys, is by selling something. So the only way you're going to sell anything, whatever business you're in, the only way you're going to sell anything is if you're in front of people, if people know about your product, if people that want your product are seeing what you have to offer. All right. So the next secret, guys, is make money online. Now,
this is huge.
This is a good one. There's no better way to achieve total freedom than by leveraging the internet and making money online, guys. By doing so, not only do you become location independent, where you are free to work from anywhere in the world, just like we're doing right now, but you also tap into global markets. Now, this means that you now have access to hundreds of millions of potential customers. Billions of people are online now, guys. This is huge. Imagine having the ability to go beyond your own community, your community, you know, that you can tap into the whole wide world. By having global reach, you also have the ability to make money around the clock. Now, while one part of the world is sleeping, the other part is awake making purchases. The internet opens up much more opportunity for growth, which allows you to create financial freedom a lot faster. I'm just going to step
She's
away
just going to step.
minutes.
Yeah, our daughter wants to be taken care of there for a minute. So let me take over. So making money online, it allows you to tap into the global markets. I mean, instead of having just your community access, let's say it was like this many people, now you have worldwide access to much more people, which means much more chances to sell your product or service, which means much more opportunity for sales. Does that make sense? So it also allows you to make money around the clock. So while one part of the world is sleeping, as Melanie was saying, the other part of the world is waking up, making purchases. So the next secret is ignite and inspire. Ignite your passion. Be inspired and inspire others, guys. Passion is what fuels and creates success. So let me give you an example. Let's say you wake up and you're feeling a little groggy, or you're feeling lethargic, very tired, and you don't really feel like go-getting today. Well, let me ask you, how much action do you think you're going to take on your business? How much results from that action do you think you're going to get? Compared to when you wake up full of energy, full of zest in life. I'm not talking about like rah, 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 but you're actually passionate, thrilled about the day you're going to experience. How much more action do you think you're going to take on your business? Probably a lot more, eh? How much more results do you think you're going to get? Probably a lot more. So if you live with your passion and align with your passion, being able to utilize your passion, being passionate about life, you're probably going to produce a heck of a lot more results. So therefore, getting you a heck of a lot more of what you want in your life instead of what you don't want. So live with passion. Passion puts you on and fills you up and puts you with purpose and joy. You become emotionally rich on all levels, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, financially. And Melanie's got this great quote that she loves. Light yourself with fire. Light yourself on fire with your passion, and people will come from miles to watch you burn. I love that one. So don't settle for less of a life than you deserve. The next secret, take massive action. Let me say that again. Take massive action, guys. That's a huge component that's going to determine your success. It's been said before that the only difference between those that are successful and those who want to be and that aren't is the action. Go for it with other abandon. That is a major difference of those who get results and those who don't. This is also the secret behind the movie, The Secret. In order to make the law of attraction work, you truly have to manifest your dreams. You can act and not just think about what you want. You have to act. Remember, the word attraction actually contains the word action in it. So you have to take massive action. Melanie says, the things that you do today shape and define your tomorrow. So take action. When you see an opportunity, take action. When you have a list of things to do, take action. You'll produce a heck of a lot higher level results. And that's why you all are here. You're all here for a reason. And you got in business with yourself to start freeing your time, to start making more revenue. And maybe the missing component for you is action. Maybe you're a procrastinator. I know we've come across that sometimes ourselves, Melanie.
A little bit more me than you, right?
or we've also seen that with people that we've worked with, is the procrastinating. But the thing is, when you can turn it on and take massive action, you're going to get massive results, guaranteed, every single time. So the next secret is L, leverage geo arbitrage.
That's right. Now, this is really, really crucial here, guys. Not a lot of people do this, and that kind of explains why not everybody's rich. If a lot more people were to leverage geo arbitrage, a lot more people would actually be rich. So this secret, guys, is fundamental for creating your dream lifestyle. And this is what we all want, right? We don't really want more money. That's not really what we're after. We want more time. We want more freedom. We want to be able to have better or more experiences. We want to be able to travel the world. We want to be able to have time to spend with our family, to be present with our loved ones. Creating, the secret, the fundamental secret to creating your dream lifestyle for bringing you closer to your financial freedom faster is geo arbitrage. Geo arbitrage allows you to save a considerable amount of time or amount on your costs, giving you the opportunity to increase your quality of life, which is what we all want, and invest your savings back into your financial freedom plan. So if you can leverage a higher currency, dollar, in a more favorable
economic environment. That's all right.
Thank you, James. Then your dollar goes a lot further. You can stretch that dollar. Therefore, if you can do more with your dollar, you're left with a better lifestyle, as well as more money to put back in your financial freedom plan. Isn't that great? So there's so many options available to you guys. You owe it to yourself to explore those options and to be limitless.
So-
The world is your playground, my friends.
When we first heard this secret, we didn't really understand it at first. We heard this secret from one of our coaches and we didn't quite get it. But now that we get it and now that we're living it, it makes total sense.
And we're actually able to benefit from it.
So there was a book recently released that's a best-selling book on financial money.
So a lot of you might have already read it or
Yes.
at least heard about it.
And I'll give you an example. We'll just say it. The book title, I can't remember. It's Tony
the
Robbins'
newest book.
He talks about this concept of geo arbitrage. In the United States, you can afford the same house instead of California, afford that same house with more space and pay less taxes by moving to Florida. So that way you have more money to invest in your financial freedom. Does that make sense? So we use that concept not just in an American state, but we also use that worldwide. The world is your playground.
This concept was popularized a few years back by Tim Ferriss in his very popular best-selling book, The 4-Hour Work Week. So this, there's a lot more to this concept, but in the big picture is to leverage a higher currency in a more favorable economic economy. Are we all good here? Are people being able to watch?
Yep.
Perfect. So we're getting messages from you guys, which is great. Keep them coming in. Leave your comments below as well. So let's continue. Emotional mastery,
wants
guys.
to play with that. Great. I got her on something.
It's really funny. We were trying to keep technology away from her, right? But she constantly sees mommy and daddy working on the laptop and on the devices, and we just can't keep it away from her. But at 1 year old, she was able to figure out the iPad, and it's just amazing. It blows my mind with technology and with kids today. It's amazing. So emotional mastery.
She wants you.
Guys, controlling your emotions is the first step to managing yourself well. If you can manage yourself, you can shape your life the way you want. So this is really, really important because the how-to is everywhere. James always says the how-to is abundant.
It's abundant.
I mean, if you want to lose weight, it's all around you. There's methodologies, there's gyms, there's diets, there's books,
Videos.
there's you name it, you got it. So there's the world, we're surrounded by how-tos. But why is it that if it was up to just the how-to, everybody would be slim? Because it's all around us. We have solutions all around us. The how-to is abundant. Why is it that in America, we are, obesity is abundant? It's because of emotional mastery, that 20% that makes all the difference. So it's very hard to make your dreams a reality where your emotions are getting the best of you guys. How you feel totally affects the actions you take or don't take, and therefore, obviously, the results that you get. 80% of achieving anything is not due to the mechanics or the how-to, but to your psychology,
Definitely.
guys. So if you don't learn to master your emotions, then the odds are not in your favor. In order to set yourself up for success, you must master your emotions.
Definitely. This one is a big crucial key here.
Definitely one of the main keys to success for sure.
So
All right,
let's move on to
systems.
systems. To be successful and create your financial freedom, you absolutely need to be plugged into a proven system. This is definitely one secret that we were missing in our business. When we first threw up our website, had products ready to sell, we had no systems. So people didn't understand that, and they didn't, it wasn't a smooth transition from a prospect into a customer, if that makes any sense. So systems, that's your vehicle that will drive you down success lane. Good systems are what distinguishes the average businesses, or I'm testing or trying this out, from the massively successful ones like Coca-Cola, McDonald's, for instance.
These businesses actually they're not successful, and they're not
successful by accident.
By accident. There's a reason, and the reason is because they have good systems in place.
In McDonald's, the fryers are always in the same part, the left side of the McDonald's restaurant. There's a system there every single time, no matter where you are in the world. The McDonald's all have the same systems, and that's why it works. So in your business, whether you attach to a business opportunity or whether you're here trying to live your life and passion as an entrepreneur, as a coach. You need to have systems. Without systems, you don't have a business. Let's just be realistic. You don't have a business. They'll just be trying and testing things out. And we've been there, and it sucks. It doesn't work. You need to have the systems. This was a missing component that changed everything
This
for
is
us.
really the key component that turned everything around for us, from struggling for a long time in business to actually having some breakthroughs and starting seeing some results, and also that's what made our business duplicatable, and it's what also automated it. This is really important. Good system will also automate your processes. Now, why is this important? Because this allows you to do the work once and have it pay you over and over and over again, making you money even while you sleep. Now, that's the reason for being in business for yourselves, guys.
And I'm sure many of you came online or even tried to watch this webinar to join us here today, because that's exactly what you're looking for, is to make money while you sleep, to have systems in place.
That's when freedom is created. And that's why some of you want out of your jobs, because jobs are not going to allow you that ever. You're always going to be tapped out at a job. Even if you're making 6 figures, you're always going to be tapped out, and you're going to have to exchange your time for money. That's the main difference between being a business owner, being an entrepreneur, being a freedompreneur, that's what we're teaching you to be, compared to having a job or being self-employed. All right, guys, this is what creates freedom. This is what we all want.
So S, surround yourself right. You want to surround yourself with the right kind of people. I mean, that makes a massive difference. Your environment of who you surround yourself with will drive your success or take it away from you. Some people won't let you grow. So basically what I also say is, you're on planet Earth right now, and here's your desires, your dreams up here. Now, what happens is sometimes you're trying to get off planet Earth to go to your planet of where your desires and dreams truly lie. And I'm being deep with you here. If you don't pay attention very carefully,
this is
because
this what he's about to share with you here can change your life with just that alone. So if you haven't really paid attention to anything else, pay attention to this, guys.
So you're on planet Earth, and your dreams or your deepest desires are up here on this planet, and you're trying to get up there. So you get your rocket fuel, your vehicle, maybe it's a business opportunity, whatever it is for you, and you're trying to get off planet Earth. So you start in your rocket, but what happens is around planet Earth, there's the stratosphere, the gravitational pull to suck you back down to planet Earth.
To your current circumstances.
To your current circumstances. So the only way to get something different is to do something different. And surrounding yourself with the right kind of people can help you accelerate and blast through the stratosphere.
Like a rocket ship. And that's what you need to be in a rocket ship in order to blast through that stratosphere, right?
So if you're not surrounded with the right type of people, with the right type of mindsets, like for instance, being around an entrepreneur that gets systems, that gets the breakthroughs of exactly what you need, that's the type of people you want to be surrounded with, rather than someone that's like, oh yeah, you're doing good at your thing, go do your thing. Or
that's a scam.
Or
why
that's
are you doing
a scam.
that?
Yeah. And they put up their walls. Oh, you can't do that. You know how many people told us we couldn't move across the world, but we did. So the reality is, people will keep you inside your circumstances down on planet Earth when your truest, deepest desires, that's exactly why you're here, is because your truest, deepest desires, there's something here that's for you, and something here that truly resonates with you, that's within you. And we're trying to help you lavish that and bring that out and up for you to actually get to. So in order to do that, you need to surround yourself with the right type of people. And if you don't have the right type of people by you, let me tell you, it's time to upgrade your inner circle. So it's time to find new people to surround yourselves with, and that can quickly change your results. So surround yourself with the right type of environment too. We're here out in Bali in a tropical paradise where there's greens growing everywhere. It's all a natural place. There's great healthy foods around us. And there's other entrepreneurs. We're actually staying and living at an entrepreneur's resort. So we have other like-minded people that we bump into, that we have business conversations with, rather than having conversations with people that is like, oh, what did you eat for supper yesterday? What's on TV?
Right.
How was your day at work? Well, just other conversations, rather than creation, business, adding value-added conversations.
Or even just a sharing about the adventures, of being not limited in life, and having these kinds of conversations that are not filled with limitations. Because let me tell you, most average people who have average conversations, it's full of limitations, and it's full of fears, and it's full of why excuses and why not to do something. Why not have conversations about that says, why not? Why not? Why not go after your dreams? Why, and strategies that and help to get you there. So this is really, really important, guys. Choose your environment wisely because it affects your state. It affects your productivity. Make sure that it is conducive. I can't speak today. For what you want to create in your life. Okay. It should inspire your dreams, your aspirations, as well as your heart's deepest desires. If it doesn't, you need to question it.
And upgrade.
And peace and joy to your life. So surround yourself with people who make you hungry for life and nourish your soul, guys. Life is too short. Don't cut yourself short.
So speaking of which, I just want to elaborate more on that. Many of you guys have come online and you want to be an entrepreneur, right? We all have that desire. That's why we're here. And that's exactly why we're having this conversation, is you wanted to be a success. But what happens is we get behind our online world, we get behind our computers, and we're working by ourselves and we're disconnected. But the truth is, when you surround yourself with the right people, we actually have a mastermind tribe that we surround ourselves with. And they're actually all about freedom.
Four times a year.
4 times a year. And they're all about freedom, being a freedompreneur. So let me explain this deeper for you. Imagine if you could surround yourself with people that set up their life to be their business instead of their business controlling their life. I'll say that again. Imagine you could surround yourself with people that set up business instead of their business being their life. So maybe you came on, you got behind the computer and you're plucking away, trying to get all your things, or being on Guru's emails list. Gurus, I don't even like that word, but skills, you're all by yourself. Imagine how much growth and acceleration you could happen if you come spend 3 or 4 days with us. Imagine how much growth if and they're like, oh yeah, this is what works. This is what works. Oh, you need to have this. Oh, you need to meet this right person. Massively. So live events do that. It'll take your online business to the offline world. And when you start utilizing your pictures in your marketing and stuff like that, your business will completely change. So surround yourself with the right type of people. And we've talked here briefly today, and we've mentioned this word a couple times, freedompreneur. What if you could free yourself and become a freedompreneur? Meaning you design your lifestyle to make your, it's kind of like the order and sequence of things will change the result. For instance, if we have a telephone number and let's say it's what's LA 306? No, I can't remember.
310, I believe.
310. Let's say the area code of LA is 3. I can't remember off the top of my head. And you switch the order and sequence. You might end up somewhere else in the world, right?
You will.
Or you will, actually. So here's what's happening for a lot of you guys. You have your deepest desires. Some of you guys have had that, but then you get frustrated and you go down this spiral cycle. It kind of keeps you in there a little bit. What's happening is maybe you have the business model right, but then you don't know how to put people in it, or you don't know how to put it's like anything. If I sell cars, people that come look at the cars, I only have 3 chances of sales. Like there's closing ratio.
Numbers game, right?
It really is a numbers game.
The more people you're in front of, the higher your chances of selling, which means that the higher income you're going to get.
So guarantee and bet that maybe some of you guys have tried a home-based business opportunity before, or you've taken some courses before and you started your own business. And what's missing for you guys is the other component of how to drive traffic, how to put people in front of your offer of what you're selling. So if you had a jewelry business, how to get people in through your doors to look at your jewelry, or online to look at your jewelry, for instance, and how to convert that into a sale. That's the missing
key components, guys, to making money or being successful in business: traffic and conversions.
So what's happening here is many of you guys are mixing up this order and missing that component. So as a freedompreneur, imagine making your life and designing it to leverage your business instead of trying to leverage your business to design your life. So a lot of you come online here.
For a lot of you.
Yes, it's just switching the order and sequence, but it'll change all of your results. a lot of you come online to actually make money around the clock. You somewhere within you have a piece of you that wants more out of life. So you started a business, and we've been there. We started a business, but what happened was we were trying to start our business to make our dreams a reality. Now, what if we started making and designing our life, knowing how much we need to make per month, getting very specific on our lifestyle and everything to be able to leverage and start living that now, to be able to leverage and make our business happen, have more of a lifestyle. So for instance, every day now, we used to live in the cold winters of Canada. In the basement. We were plucking away, working so hard on the computer. We laugh about it, but it's not even funny. Some of you guys might relate. It is frustrating, and it sucks. It's so frustrating trying to make your life happen and trying to make money. So we were in a basement in the cold winters, hardly ever went outside.
Where winters pretty much 10 months out of the year.
Which in degree in Celsius, it's like minus 40 and 50, sometimes 30. It's cold. There's ice outside. We didn't get outside very much. We didn't have much of a lifestyle, but we were working on our business. So instead of that, we decided to reorganize our life, restructure our life, and make our business, make our lifestyle into our business. So we started living more of a lifestyle. We moved across the world to Bali, and we live around in a tropical forest. We get to have family swims every single day. And many of you guys have lately seen pictures of our monkeys and our going out. Well, that's the thing now, is we're actually living life, living our passions. We met other people here that have joined business with us, and they're masterminding with us. So we're making it all happen now compared to sitting behind the computer and just plucking away at everything. We're having real conversations and expanding all of our results. Now, that's what I would like for you to happen. I would like for you to be able to plug into the right system and be able to surround yourself with the right people. Exactly. So let's, without further ado, we're going to show you a short clip of what a freedom entrepreneur is. Let me just pull that up. I'm going to screen share.
This is the awesome community of people that we are able to surround ourselves with, and that we invite you. This is a special invitation for you to, we're looking for actually 5 people to join our community today that we're going to personally work with and basically expand on those secrets that I shared with you, that we've shared with you today, so that you too can start living your life, your dream lifestyle now.
When you work closely with us, we'll help you with a lot of people. If you joined opportunities or anything like that before, started your own business, and you didn't have the help or the learning to be able to drive the traffic, put eyeballs in what you're selling. So therefore you're not making sales. And we've been there ourselves. And it was so much better when we surrounded ourselves with people that knew how to do that, because then we learned ourselves and accelerated our progress.
And and the system is key as well. But
yes, having a good converting system. So without further ado, I'm just going to play this video here for you guys of what a freedom entrepreneur is.
Enjoy, and we'll see you in 2 minutes.
Freedompreneur is really adventurous.
Enthusiasts, life enthusiasts. Freedompreneurs are happy, crazy.
Like to have a lot of fun. And they're super caring.
We'll do what it takes to go and get it, not afraid to take risks. No excuses. We have a winning mentality, and if things become rough, if we hit a rough patch, we know that there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel.
I would say it starts with living life on your own terms. Anytime, anywhere, in any situation, you're able to take care of your needs.
Traveling around the world, working anywhere from remote. You give us just a little bit of internet and we're able to connect.
So many individuals that from all walks of life, there's people that have different careers, different backgrounds, so many different stories, but they all have their own vision and dreams of freedom, whatever that means to them.
So for instance, I'm a surfer. I'm up at the first of light and I'm out catching waves, snowboarding. If there is fresh powder, I am out there, and I revolve my life around my lifestyle, and the work revolves around that.
To me, freedom is having a different view every day. I like to travel, and it doesn't always need to be somewhere exotic. It just means being able to take a couple weeks off to go ride my motorcycle.
I'm not forced to go to a job I have to just because I have to pay my bills or, to survive. When you do what you love, you never work a day in your life.
Our definition of freedom is being able to raise our daughter first, and build a business on the side.
I'm actually halfway through my travels around the world living out of my backpack.
Freedompreneurs look at their children in the face and see, what can I do to better them? How can I help my child be a contributor to the world? So many parents don't think about that. They don't take the time to be present with the kids.
And when freedompreneurs come together, it's like a freaking explosion.
A mesh of energy that is just so contagious.
They want to see the best in people. And to do that, they connect.
I fit and we all fit together, and it just makes me feel complete.
Everybody is so different, but we all click together because we have the same purpose.
By living these new experiences, you know, you get to see and adapt and, you know, be part of this world. I mean, it's a big, big world.
Yeah, you can't really describe a freedompreneur. By definition, everyone is different. Everybody has their own dream. And so it's the whole point of being a freedompreneur, no label.
Because the truth is, you are a freedompreneur when you begin to live like a freedompreneur. When you begin to feel it and sense it, and every action that you take is a reflection of your belief that your vision of freedom is that important to you.
Is going to be a very common thing here in the future.
Oh, isn't that powerful? I got chills when I was listening to this, especially to Dee Varangia as she was speaking right at the end here. Her definition of freedompreneur, I just connected with just now. I've watched this before, but right now, because I think, James, I realized, wow, we're living this right
We
now.
are living it. I told
really
you.
connected with that, and I'm just very, very grateful right now. I've got tears coming to my eyes. This is really,
Wow.
this is the life. This
Wow,
is what, this
that's
is what,
powerful. So I hope many of you are still here, because honestly, if you see Melanie right now, that is very powerful. So it's really about living life, guys, and really designing your life to leverage your business instead of leveraging your business to design your life. If you switch that around, and we'll help you do that, we'll help you actually make money off of your story. Many of you guys have come in and you read our ebook or connected with us through our story. The thing is guys, don't overcomplicate it. Don't think it's too hard. Plug yourself into our system that's already ready to make reoccurring money for you. Well, that's the whole thing. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. We have systems in place.
We can give you. Don't try to reinvent the wheel.
So there is a button right below this video, and if you plug on that, you'll plug right into our system. It's not very expensive to get started. I think $37 or $47.
It's
$47 to get started.
started.
Now, if you can't afford that, that's probably not for you, and you probably shouldn't be in business. We know other people that have literally sold their beds and within a year became six-figure earners.
I mean, we sold everything we owned to be able to live the life of our dreams and afford our business. So, you know, if you're really truly committed, you'll do whatever it takes. That we can't decide for you. But what I can tell you is that I feel so blessed to really be free and to be able to have an opportunity to help other people become free. And I'm absolutely, it's an honor for me to be here and to give that opportunity to you and extend that invitation to you to come, you know, be partners with us. And we are going to if you're committed and you're serious, we're going to put that same commitment back and help you along the way so that you too can experience what we have the blessing and the opportunity of experiencing now.
So the easiest thing, instead of trying to figure out how to get a sales page to convert, instead of trying to figure out how to drive traffic and buying all these courses online, we've literally invested thousands of dollars and wasted a lot of money trying things that didn't work. Can you please? Sorry, our daughter's calling people and we're in Bali, so the time difference wakes people up. Now let me get back to what I was saying. We've literally tried things that didn't work, and I don't know how many of you guys are frustrated enough with your results to do something different. So we already have a proven system that's in place. An Australian woman we know, she actually plugged herself into the system, no experience, never considered making money online, and within a year,
nothing about the whole game of the whole online game at all, or business really.
She worked very closely with mentors, and within a year made six figures. So that's the whole thing, is we have systems already in place that are proven to work. Now the whole thing is, maybe you've been with other businesses that have had maybe you've been with other businesses or seen other businesses and you plugged yourself and you went on your hopes, desires, and dreams, and unfortunately it didn't work out. That's because you're missing how to put people into that business, how to put people in front of what you're selling. And that's what we want to give you guys here today. And that's what we want to help you. When you work closely with us, we're looking for 5 people that are working closely with us. We'll help you utilize your story, help you create your ebook, etc., your marketing. We want to help you to leverage that and turn sales like clockwork. Literally, I'm going to share with you guys our screen share here. Oh, I'm giving away the goods here. You guys are going to see inside this.
You sure you want to give away the goods?
Sure. Sure I will.
Oh, we're here to give value to you guys, so why not?
So this isn't just coming from all talk, guys. We've literally lived it. If you see right here, we're just making sales like clockwork. It just comes in, and we have leads that are turning like unbelievable leads. So what's happening, guys, is many of you have tried businesses before and you have not been able to, sales over there. You've not been able to have results like this. It's because you're missing the component. Maybe you've had the business and you're like, the business will sell it, but you're missing the component of how do I get people into that business? So when you plug into our business today, you're already going to have the systems in place that work. I'm going to come back to me.
And all you need to master is driving people.
Marketing, man. Marketing. You have to market. Every business has to market. Otherwise, you're going to stay a community person. You're not going to be able to leverage the world as your playground. You have to be able to market, put your offer in front of people. And that's not going around spamming links. That just unfortunately doesn't work. Many of you fell into our world, came through it through our marketing efforts.
And let me tell you, it's no accident.
It's attraction marketing. So many of you are here for a reason. Now, let us tell you, whether you're looking to make another $500 a month or even $200 or even another
maybe for you guys it's $10,000 a month. Maybe for you guys it's
20,000,
30,000,
30,000.
or maybe it's just a few $100.
How much of a difference would it make in your life today? Honestly, you can chime in on the chat below. How much of a difference in your life today if you could produce another $1,000 this month? We could show you how to do that. Wouldn't you like to know how to do that? Well, let me tell you, it's not just the business that does that for you. It's your marketing, guys, your marketing. This is the 80% that's going to drive your 20% of your result.
And we're going to teach you how. We're going
to share with you our exact systems that's turning it like clockwork.
The other component is, so the marketing is the number one aspect, but the number 2 aspect is the system. It's the offer. It's the product, what you're selling. So that's also got to be good. That's what's got to be something that people want, because it's, it's one thing to drive people to it, but they got to want it in order to buy it. So when you have these 2 components, that's the secret sauce, guys. That's when the magic happens, and that's when you start being free and making money. All right. But we're giving you the system, the proven system that works, that will put your business on automation and that will turn sales like clockwork is there. And we're offering that to you today. So just $47.
Just click the link below this video. We've actually been very fortunate to partner with our partner Chris Jones, who's a master at creating systems. I mean, literally, he's created systems for some of the biggest companies out there, and now this system is just,
his systems have created for himself millions of dollars as well.
Millions of dollars this has turned. So it will work for us. It works for other people that have never made money online before and start making them sales. So systems creates the automation, which can really accelerate and ramp up your profits very quickly. So whether it's you want to travel more with your family, leverage the system to be able to turn that like clockwork, travel more with your family.
Become a freedompreneur, whatever that.
Spending more time with your family or doing your passion that is able to now. It's really hard to be a musician. So they leverage the internet with the turning the rotation of profits, like estimate whenever they want, they can go jam. So the whole key is to grab onto the system that we're plugging you guys into, work very closely with us.
And we are going to help you get the key components for your place so that being able to offer that's going to convert like clockwork, guys.
So good businesses, the best businesses out there have systems in place. And instead of taking years for you to figure it out, because honestly, we've been online since 2010 and we didn't make money the whole time. Let me tell you, we failed a lot. But those failures, eventually we stumbled on and partnered with our friend Chris Jones, which has the system in place, all of a sudden magic happens. We start making sales like clockwork. And we don't say this to impress you, but to impress upon you what is possible for your life. What would another $500 to $1,000 a month do for you and your family? What if you're trying to save up for your kids' college, or you have extra bills coming in because the kids need braces, or even you want to have
hospital bills, or
hospital bills, or you want to do more traveling for your lifestyle and start having more of a lifestyle. Become a freedom entrepreneur today by plugging yourself into our system.
Click on the link below, guys. We're looking for 5 people to partner with today, to share all our secrets with, and to take to the next level. So if that's you, don't hesitate. Click on the link below right now, and we'll see you on the inside. Now we're right about the hour mark, so we're going to leave you guys here. But remember, check us on Facebook. Send us messages. We're here to help. We're here to support you guys. So click on the link below now, and we look forward to taking you to the next level.
Have a nice day, guys.
Have a great evening or a
Live-
great day.
live life, be free, be limitless.